Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, the TV show. I want to thank our sponsors, Bank Hometown and St. Vincent Hospital, for helping make the show happen. I'm pleased to have with us in our second segment, Dr. Sheri McLean from McLean Coaching and Consulting. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Tim.
Yeah, I think you were just saying as we were waiting to come on live here that it was about a year ago you were on the show.
Yes, a year ago. I remember because Facebook sent me a picture because after the interview, I went to have lunch with my sister. So
there you go. Good. And how's the year been since?
It has been a very interesting year. Lots of learning, lots of connecting, and just impacting and adding value to people.
Got it. And for our viewers who might not have watched that segment a year ago, maybe you could just share a little bit about what McLean Coaching and Consulting is all about and the array of services that you provide.
Sure. So we are all about adding value to individuals and organizations. We help them to identify growth gaps. We help them with their leadership development and coaching, and we're able to do that, with providing developmental coaching and leadership training and just creating sustainable action steps, right? We are about getting our hands dirty. We're not about the surface. We like to dig deep, know what the root cause of the issue is, and then provide you with sustainable action steps.
Mm-hmm. So just to, if there's a company out there, of any size that says, okay, the owner of the company or the leader of the company says, look, I want to find ways to kind of see where we can do better, find ways to kind of empower our employees to kind of lead and figure things out and kind of solve problems. How do you, what is the process in terms of engaging and assessing those gaps? In some cases, again, an owner of a business or a leader of a company or organization might say they think they know where the challenges are, but that may not be it. So how do you kind of go in and do that assessment?
Right. So we typically start with a discovery call. There is an intake sheet that we will typically go over, like what are the barriers, what are the obstacles you think you're facing. Tell me a little bit more about your team. What do your team like to do? What are their strengths? What are their challenges? And I can go different directions with that information. I can start with the leadership game experience, which it is a great assessment tool. It's a team building tool, but built into the leadership game experience is that it has questions that really brings awareness to the table. And for leaders, for companies, we need that level of awareness so we'll know what to fix. We need to know what is going on really well and what we can celebrate. So we can do the leadership game experience, or we can go in the direction of a DISC assessment. Now, I did a DISC debrief yesterday with a client, and it was an eye-opener. They were reading it and they were
like... For you or for them?
For them.
It sounds like for them, yeah.
For them. They were like, oh my gosh, this is really me. And I'm like, yep, that's
and
you.
And the DISC assessment is what?
So the DISC assessment is a behavioral assessment.
Okay.
And then the D, the I, the S stands for different things. So the D is dominant, I is influencing, S is stable, and C is compliant. And then what that does, it populates on a graph, and I use the Maxwell method of DISC. And the reason I love that DISC assessment is that it has part called the power DISC. And the power DISC, it really shows what your strengths are and how you can leverage that. So there are a number of different ways that we can approach, assisting organizations, assisting individuals to get them from where they are to where they need to be.
Got it. And, part of, your kind of process or engagement is letting individuals, companies, leadership teams know about places and ways they can get out of the office, maybe engage, really kind of work on these skills development. And you've got a workshop coming up, I understand. Yeah.
Oh, yes. In less than 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, Tim, this is really happening. But I'm excited. It's a leadership workshop. It's called the I Grow Leadership Workshop. It is absolutely free. We had some persons partner with us, Tembo Restaurant, Lynn O'Reilly, and Homewood Suites, and so we are able to bring this free to the Worcester community. We're going to talk about finances, your health, your wealth, just your overall leadership development, but it's a space where you can come and learn with other people. It's a safe space. There's no wrong or right answers. All we want to do is grow. And that's why, I've called it the I Grow Leadership Workshop, because we want to grow. Whether you think that, I don't necessarily need it and I'm okay, it is for you. Whether you think that, yep, I need this, it is for you. So just come, register, and I want to see people there.
So it's the I Grow Leadership Workshop 2024. That's February 20th, 2024, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. the Homewood Suites in Worcester.
Yes.
And it's free to register, as you mentioned,
Free.
but where can people go to register?
So they can go to my website, www.mcleancoachingandconsulting.com, or they can find me on social media, mcleancoachingandconsulting.com, or Dr. Sheri and McLean on LinkedIn.
Okay. McLean coaching and consulting, all one word, .com.
Yes.
Okay. So also, you know, in addition to the I Grow workshop, there's some master's courses, or
Yes. So we
tell us
have
about-
4 master courses that happen every year. We have the I Dream, the I Communicate, the I Develop, and the I Grow. So we're just about wrapping up the I Dream master course, and it is really, really impactful. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback, a lot of thought process from them, lots of groupthink. And so once we close that out in the next few weeks, in April, on April 8th, I believe, we're going to start the I Communicate. And this is for persons that really want to work on their communication skills. You know, John Maxwell has a book, you know, it's called Everyone Communicate But Few Connect, right? And one of the things that he highlights is that connectors initiate first. And that's what we really want to reinforce, and just how that when you lead with your heart, and then you reach for the hand, right? Allow people to know that I care for you, letting people know that I'm here for you, I want to help you. And that's what we're going to focus on. How can we tell better stories? How we can engage people and be better communicators.
Got it. And so that's coming.
Yes.
Details people should
More to come soon.
More to come soon, and again, probably on the website. And then Live to Lead Worcester 24.
Yes, Live to Lead Worcester. I am so excited about
you're
that.
Going global. Global.
I am so excited, Tim. We had it last year. It was amazing. The testimonials, the impact. You know, I had someone reach out and said that, I didn't really want to come this morning, but the moment I stepped through the door, it was just mind blowing. And, another person told me yesterday that, it's just different. Like, it's not like the usual conference, it's something different. And, John Maxwell said everyone deserves to be led well.
Yeah, and you referenced Maxwell. So,
Yes.
So you're working or kind of affiliate or partner with a
yes, so I am certified through Maxwell.
And that's Maxwell. Maybe you could tell our viewers what they do, or it's a pretty well established leadership development.
Oh, absolutely. So Maxwell Leadership, it was founded by John Maxwell, one of the #1 leadership expert in the world, and he has trained thousands of coaches, of speakers, of training. So that's where I'm certified through. So I'm a Maxwell certified speaker, trainer, and coach.
Got it. And so this Live to Lead annual global leadership simulcast. Be it in Atlanta, but broadcast live, and people can, through you can kind of engage or participate in that.
Absolutely. We bring it right here in Worcester. You come, you engage, you learn from other people, you network, you build relationship, and you go home feeling like, yes, I just had a well-filled meal.
Mm-hmm. And you're looking to do that. That's going to take place.
Yes, on October 4th. We're
so
going to actually move locations. So last year we were at AC. This year we're going to be at the College of the Holy Cross, at the Hogan Center, and we are set and ready to go.
Got it. And then lastly, you're going to be joining us at the Chamber March 8th.
I think it's 7th.
March 7th, yes, I'm sorry. March 7th is our breakfast club, and we're very excited that Governor Healy is going to be our speaker, and we have some announcements coming up that event. And you're going to be our chief greeter for the breakfast club.
Yes, I am so excited. When Stephanie sent the email, I texted my sisters. I said, I think my tummy's doing the somersault. But I am so honored, that you guys, decided to have me as the chief greeter. I'm excited. I love the Chamber. And so, I've been to multiple breakfasts.
No, we appreciate your participation, engagement, and and you utilize it the way we hope and want so many of our businesses to and organizations to do. So thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, we'll be under the lights at the bright lights at the AC Marriott on March 7th at our breakfast club. So Sheri and McLean, McLean Coaching and Consulting, and that's to learn more. Go on to the website, McLean Coaching and Consulting, all one word, .com.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, you're busy, and we look forward to seeing you on March 7th.
Since 1889, Bank Hometown has stepped up to bat for our neighbors. In the past 5 years, we've donated $1.3 million to local organizations that help enrich lives and bring people together. And we're not stopping there. We're always looking to tackle the challenges of today and fuel the leaders of tomorrow. No matter how life changes over the years, we'll continue to show up for our neighbors, for our communities, and for you. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.